Hey guys, it's Equine T, aka T. So today I am going to be doing a little bit of background story on my riding journey. As you guys requested per the 500 subscriber special. I'm a little in and out of it, so if I look a little funky or act a little funky, I was fixing the printer and a router fell on my head and I split open the back of my head. I am fine. I will be fine. Just a little cut, but I am a little drowsy from it. So today I'm getting ready for practice and tell you guys a little bit about my story. So to start it off, I started riding at like 11 or 12. My first horse, we don't have very many photos of him. He only stuck around for about a year. His name was Thunder. He was a paint horse. He was 21, I think, when we got him. So he was an older guy, but we found out quickly that he was not a kid's horse. He was ridden really rough. He had no respect for women, basically. And, so, yeah. Basically, the first couple of months I had him, I didn't have no tack. It was just a halter. And I would ride him bareback for hours. Like, this horse was honestly really good, even though he was really rough handled. And he did fine for the first 3 months. And then we had a neighbor who gave me some tack because they knew I couldn't afford it. And here, Thunder just totally went off the charts. He became very aggressive. He bucked a lot. And so after a while, he bucked me off, and I went over the back end of him and landed under him, and he stepped on my left leg and cracked it, but we never went in for it. Basically, there's a bone chip on the top of my left leg from it. And so, yeah. And at the time, I was still an Irish dancer. So I went to an Irish dance competition, and I came home and I was scared of him after that. But I came home and I was like, okay, I gotta get on this horse and I gotta make this work, otherwise I'm not gonna have a horse. And when I came home, Thunder was gone. Mom had given him to a friend to try to fix him, but she inevitably ended up just selling him because he was a train wreck. And so that was kind of like my first horse, even though I hadn't even owned him for over a year. And then I went for like a year or two without a horse, and then I got Elfie. And Elfie changed my world. She taught me everything. She got me comfortable with riding. I went from the timid rider to I know my horse has never done this, but I want to try it, and even if it ends in total chaos, I want to do it. And so I went for 5 years of riding Elfie and competing, and were grand champion. In 2021, we were only like a point short from going to state, and Elfie was just amazing horse. For her age, she was beating 10-year-old gaming horses, and she was like 20 at the time. So she was a big step up for me. And then last year, November 13th, I bought Hero, and Hero has been quite the journey. I went from, the best, most dead broke horse to a horse that was a total train wreck and was going to be euthanized if he wasn't sold. And so with Hero, we went to the barn, we checked him out, and my mom was like, don't get on that horse. He looks totally psycho. He's a train wreck. The lady literally just told us that the gal that rode him the day before bucked him off. And I was like, no, I'm gonna get on this horse. And it was like a God-given moment. Like, I got on him, and yeah, you could tell he was totally psycho and he was a total wreck, but it felt good. And in a sense, if that makes sense. And I was like, okay, yeah, I want this horse. I want to do it. I want to take on this project. And so I got Hero. and I started working with him. And then early this spring, while I was gone at Waset with Elfie, we came home from practice, or from a competition, and I was like, well, I haven't ridden Hero in like a week. I should probably go out and ride him. You know, get some of that thoroughbred energy out, because he is just, I swear that horse never gets tired. He might act like it, but he never gets tired. He just has too much energy. And so I went out and rode him, and within 2 minutes of warm-up, I got bucked off and broke my left ankle. So that led down to me being basically benched for 3 months. I couldn't do anything, I couldn't ride, none of that. And so a few weeks after initially breaking my ankle, I decided to start going out to the horses. It was really hard for me because I was in a cast, but once I started being allowed to put a little pressure on my ankle, I started going out and lunging him on crutches and started working with him and teaching him to verbally lunge. And so yeah, and then after I got cleared to ride again, we started working, and he had shown significant improvement. That groundwork for the 2 months really paid off, and it was very helpful. And so yeah, he turned into a completely different horse. And now we are November again. It's been almost exactly a year since I got Hero. And now he is competing in jumping and barrel racing, and he is a completely different horse. Like, I can put a video up on the screen of what it looked like when I first got him, and then now. When I first got Hero, there was no walk. It was all trotting. If you could get him to walk, it was a miracle, because he just would not walk. Now I can get him to walk with his head down. I can walk him not holding my reins, none of that, and not feel like I'm gonna die. As far as stopping, he's gotten way better. We every now and then take a gallop across the field, and he stops eventually. I mean, he still doesn't stop on a dime, but he's also a racehorse with really long legs, so I don't expect him to stop like some reining horse, but he does stop now. And when I first got him, there was no stop. So yeah. But that is kind of my riding journey. If I can find any photos, I'll put them up on the screen of my first horse. And yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Please like, subscribe. We are so close to 500, and we are almost halfway to 1,000 subscribers. And this channel has only been up for about a year, so I really appreciate your guys' support. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.